Alright, good evening, everyone. Fox here. We have a wonderful stream of 5 night. I can't talk. My entire job right now is to talk and play video games, and I can't talk. That's half my job I can't do. And I'm terrible at video games, so I can't do my entire job. Yeah, I'm good. I'm here. Hi. Welcome, everyone. We're gonna be doing some chess puzzles and more Final Fantasy XIV main story quest. Possibly get distracted with raids or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. For now, let's just do some chess puzzles and complain about work. So basically, both of you don't know, I'm off next week. So I'm not going to be working next week. I will be here on stream all but Tuesday and Wednesday. So yes, so I have a puzzles. Yeah, so I'm going out of town for a few days. Nothing big, just a friend needs some help, so I'm gonna go help, okay? That's it. But, because I'm off work, and this was a planned vacation, I wasn't planning on the travel, but, I was off anyway, so it's alright. And now I'm a chibi. Alright, so we're gonna talk in the chibi voice. So, but yeah, so I'm trying to do all my work for next week as well as this week. And, they keep piling on extra stuff. Like, for example, I sent something for review, like, 2 weeks ago, and the review comes back, like, today, and like, oh yeah, can you, do all this extra stuff? And I'm like, why did you tell me this earlier? I can't do it right now. So it's just I have to prioritize a little bit. I'm trying to look for the move. I'm trying to be good for T-Born. So we have no checks. We cannot check the king at all. Well, we have that check. Okay, we have one check. And it's possible that's the correct move. We also can take it that way. Check, takes, check, takes, takes. Okay, they do a different thing. Now we take with the queen, I think. And then we go here. Now we go here, like we planned. And we take with the queen. It worked. So yeah, I did what I was supposed to. Is that not what I'm supposed to do? Wow, the TV voice sounds very good on the headphones. Take with check. We take it with check. We take. It's made. It's made. It's made. It's made. It's made. Hey, Bozo, welcome. It's made in one. Lots of made in one. Let's go here. We side over. The queen takes. We take the queen. It's made one again. Ooh, box cup here. And perfect landing. She sticks the landing. El Clasico. We force the king over, sack the queen, and then take it. With the rook. He's gonna go here, isn't he? But then we go here. It goes there. And then we go there, I guess. Yeah, it actually doesn't do that every time. Believe it or not, a lot of my regimes have a random effect. And it varies based off, you know, how often I feel like the effect should happen. You probably noticed it with the bricks. For example, because the bricks are very popular right now. So the bricks actually have two random effects. One of them is it's a Lego. And the other effect is it's a brick. What does this actually gain me though? Where do I go here? It's just a Lego. Don't worry about the Legos. What are the Legos gonna do to you? But they can't take this. They can't take. It's not an option for them. They can take with this, though. Win the queen, maybe? I like that. Let me go win the queen. They're gonna go check. They're gonna go here. They're gonna go here. Oh, I'm back. Sorry about that. You may not believe this, but the TV voice is not super easy to do. Or maybe it is, I don't know. It's not that terribly different from my regular voice. Is there a world where it's this? No, because then they block with this and we have nothing. What if we sack our rook? Well, they still have the same option. I'm gonna go here. No, because then they can't get the rook over. There we go. Doesn't do anything. Alright, the problem with this move is that it opens up this, which is very much a problem. So I think instead what we're going to do is we're going to sack the queen. Because when they take, we go here with the rook, and it's just mate. Sorry, I didn't draw well. It's there. If I go here, and see, the random about that one is sometimes it plays music. I like it. We go here. They're gonna go up there, so we're gonna go here, force it that way. Then we're gonna go right here. There's nothing you can do about it. They can't stop it. They can try, but they can't stop me. Unstoppable fox. I'm gonna go here instead. Doesn't that just win a rook? Hi Pascal, how's it going? How have you been? I see you're still a tail lover. Don't you dare come for my tail. You will regret it. You will regret it for the rest of your life. I'm doing okay. Just a little bit stressed out from work. I got a little stressed out at work, and it was not a good time. I'm gonna go here instead. Don't flush your tail in the toilet. What are you doing? Where'd you come up with all this stuff? This is smothered mate. Here. Take the mate. Let's double check. And smothered mate. What if I go here? Finding a fork. I really like that. If they take, that's just like, that's gotta be very bad for them, right? Because it goes there. What do we have? We can't do anything. Why don't I go here instead? Look at all the tails. So many tails. Alright, now we go for the fork, maybe. I can't draw, but I think we just take it, right? We're just up a rook. That's pretty big. We can't take because it's penned? Okay. What is that? What is that? Is that like a balloon? A rope? No. We can check here. Does it really do anything? It's a leash. Why does everybody want to leash me? Let me sack the queen here. And take their queen. I'm hiding it! I think something like this. Here, here, here. If blocks takes, it goes here. And then we just come in. I would come up. And then it's just a mess in there. You're broke, don't worry. Why is that comforting? I don't understand the comfort from you being broke. How does that help me? How does that help me save myself? Bishop? The block? We have the option of going here or just... I mean, that's just main one, isn't it? Alright, we need the time, so we're gonna have to sacrifice our rook for tempo. Then we go here. Then we go here, then we go here. She sacrifices the rook! I tried to watch some Gotham Chess today, I really did. But I got busy at work. If takes, sorry, if takes, takes. If it goes this way, I think we keep pushing him away. I do think we keep pushing. So we can't go here. Can't go here. Can't go here. It's just one of these moves. And then we have this move. That would be amazing! I bring the rook over. Wait, if we bring the rook over, is he just gonna block with the rook? Oh, then we need to take it because we got the bishop covering. Take. I'll take this. It blocks that way. It doesn't matter. He can't take it. Oh, but if he takes the queen, then I take, then he can take again. Why do I go here? Take the other rook then. I will take your other rook, sir. With check. And he can take me back. Take it takes his mate. She's gonna probably gonna go that way maybe? Alright, we go here. If he keeps going, then we can win this rook. We're gonna win all the rooks eventually. Why would I just take this? Wait, do we have a mate threat? Check here. Check, he's gotta go back. And then we just mate. Get in the jar. What's with the jar? The jar? Is that a threat? I don't know, it felt threatening. I don't seem to have a knockout, though. Can I push him away from that somehow? I don't think this works. He just ends up right there. Just take. Random facts. We have Corset Fox again. They got like 6 different mates right lined up, so we have to check. We're definitely moving a piece here. What's that person in the same boat? What if I go here, 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 push him back down? Alright, this was tougher than I thought it would be. If he goes up there, I have like no checks. I gotta sacrifice my rook. Also, they have this. So we got 50-50 opening move. I have no idea which way we're supposed to be going with it. If this rook wasn't there, I would say just go for the ladder mate. But the rook is there. That's what makes me think it's this one. I got one right, but we had like a 50-50, so could have been luck. If it goes up, what do we do? Oh, go... If he goes here, we still can't go there because he has this. It's the only choice. Wait, we have this one. We bring the rook up. I missed it. I'm so stupid. I was looking at the queen so much. I was thinking about it forever. What do they do? I think they have to sacrifice their queen here. We have this, we just take. Oh no. Wait, if they go here, they go here. If we take, they go here. Oh, we just bring it back. Let me take one of my rooks. We have to fall back. We can't take or that's mate. We have to fall back. We're not afraid of that. No fear. Fearless fox. Make sure which way my pawns are going. It's mate. White to move. Wait, which way are the pawns moving? I don't know which way the pawns are moving. Crap, I hate this is the part I hate about in-game, so I gotta know which way the pawns are moving. If those are going that way, then we're fine. If they're going this way, then we're in big trouble. Is it against the rules to look up which way the pawns are moving? Okay, so yeah, you're right. So they are going that way. Okay. Alright, so the pawns start over here. And they've pushed all the way down here somehow. So I think I have to go here. I can also go here. Here, I go here. He can't push, so his only moves come back. Let me slide right back down for bait. There we go. Okay. So we just had to know which way the pawns were moving. That's all we needed. We can sack the queen here, and then get the queen back. So we take the knight, queen takes. We check, king moves somewhere, we take that. And that leaves us up. Up a knight. Down a pawn. Oh, you're fine. No, it's okay. I don't mind. I am not picky about this stuff. I do not take chess very seriously, as Treeborn hates. If takes, we take with check. can't just take because they've taken its mate. So you have to go up here, I think. And the queen stays on that, we just take it somehow. Okay, then we're that way. Push. If he goes here, we just take. Or there. I've dropped back, we just take the bishop. You're mine now. New friend! Made a new friend. Alright. Alright, we're down a knight for 2 pawns, so we're down 1 by 1. This is a move. So I guess that brings it back to equal, kind of. I feel like we have some ideas. I like the move, but I don't know if it's the knockout we're hoping for. Because we go here, king goes here, only move. I maybe have some ideas of going like here and here. I mean, can they stop it? That doesn't, because we just go here and it's still fine. I mean, it kind of stops it, but then we just win the knight. I like this idea. Because they can't really do a lot about it. Even going here doesn't stop it.
I just wish he knew.
Going there to stop it easier. Just go here. Oh, but we don't have to mate anymore. Check. He can go here in the corner and there's nothing we do about it. Why did you do that? That felt unnecessary. We have en passant. We double check en passant. So you can't take my. I mean, you take the pawn of the king, but I don't think you want to. You can go. We can go here. Yeah, let's go there. And I think we just slide up. They have this move. En passant check. He has to take it, I think. That Heron's real red box puts on. What? They happen. It's very rare. You're right. I mean, he could go that way. I mean, it'd be very dumb, but he could do it. Would it be dumb? Because we have that, and then I don't think you can stop that. Let's do it. It's just en passant. It was an en passant puzzle. It was! Why don't we just take it? What are you gonna do? You take? I don't even think we care about that. What do we do? Because we can't. That stops us. We just gotta take this. They just take the rook. And if you just push, we just go. Check, over, mate. Was not that. Okay, I was wrong. I thought taking the rook was the right move. It seemed good to me. We take. If they take, we take. If they take, we take. And they take, and then we take. Or something. Oh, they have that though. Hi Tay, how's it going? I know the feeling. Just take it. Or push. Let me take it. I'm okay with it. White to move. Feels like we're winning, but it's not clear. Yeah, my issue is only... This happens sometimes at work, where I just get so busy because I'm taking vacation. Like, I don't know if anybody else at work has this issue, but it's very frustrating at times. We can give up the bishop, but we can't give up... We can't give up the rook. I kind of want to go this way. And go here to set up this. That's 3 moves, but I only really get 1, so... And we can also go here. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, that's bad. Wait, we're also playing the wrong side. I thought go like right here and try to make this hard for him. Check. If he comes this way, I think I'll go down and try to go there. That was not it either. Okay, well. So we don't take here. Take the queen? No. What's their idea here? Not threat. Not threat. Is it check? No? It's really not knight takes rook. It is a night move, though. Why there? Just gotta remove the defense of the pawn. Why didn't you just take it? They're gonna take the rook? That one felt weird to me. I'm sure there's some very high level move. So just kick the bishop away. Resting on my shoulders, cold night in a sleepless space. White eyes with a glaze of red. I'm going round and round. It won't let me out. When I swim, I'm drowning in. I sing when I swim from the pressure in my. Right there. Okay, these are a bit wild for me. Oh, you're just trapped. Rook was trapped, I'm dumb. Alright, puzzles for rating. Puzzles for rating, here we go. Checkmate's coming to see the way to win. I like this move. Check, has to go here. Gonna drop back. Can block, we just take it. Can block, we just take it. Can block, we just take it. I mean, that was super easy. Alright, I think the idea is... Sorry, not there. Here first. She sacrifices the rook! It's brilliant! Go here, they go there, we go here. You're covered. Can't go anywhere. That's right, you can win material. Alright, we just want material here. I mean, that looks free. So we lose our queen, so probably not that. We take that. So we lose our rook. I'll go here. They take this, we win the queen. If they take the queen, we win the game. Well, we win the queen anyway. They go back here. And then win the knight. Yeah. So they gotta block with the queen, that's all I move. Can you go away, please? Thank you. Thank you for the points. Go away. Okay. Go here, we go here. They take. We take the knight. So we're a knight. Or a bishop or whatever. And a pawn. No, it's even. It's pretty good. Pretty good. How's my tea looking? So I do have a bit of, So again, I want to remind you guys, I will be out of town Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. I'll be driving quite a bit. So I will also not really be in Discord. I'll probably speak in Discord in the evening. But I will not be available for most of the day unless maybe if I stop or something. But I probably will. I won't want to take too long of a break because I have to drive a long way. It's a long drive. Oh, I will. I'll be very safe. I just hope it doesn't rain. It's supposed to rain on Tuesday, which is the day I'm leaving. So hopefully I can get out of the rain. Because I'll be going into the rain, I think. Because I'm going west. So the rain usually comes from the west. So I'm hoping I can just drive through it. Just get to the other side. Right? But I'll check the weather more as we get closer. Alright, chest is done. Let's change the name of the stream on Twitch. I just need to brush at some point. Is it too early to brush? I got 11 minutes. I could do 2.5, but that's fine. It's fine. Let's just log in. Final Fantasy. Okay, let's close everything. Alright, so everybody said yesterday this is a good place to stop. And I have no drop frame today, so hopefully everything's okay. Bye, thanks, Robon. Listening to their anger, I can feel myself being swept away. It's a difficult tide to stem, because that same rage which brought us to our feet and carried us to victory. But now the war is over. All the unspent fury is being channeled into vengeance. And it's not just here. We have reports of mobs forming all over. They've been targeting folk known to have cooperated with Guardians. It starts with insults most often, then someone picks up a stone. Some industrious souls even thought to seek out the graves of Xenos and his officers. It was grim. I want to build a country where everyone, regardless of race or origin, can live side by side in peace. Maybe the time isn't right. Maybe people just aren't ready. People are never ready for that. Alright, I'm gonna say this, okay? Alright, listen. If you wait until time is right and perfect, you will never accomplish anything. You will never make any progress. You have to slog through the mud, through the dirt, through the poop, and you just have to keep shoveling and keep making your way forward, no matter what you have to face. I don't care if you got barbed wire in the way, snow, your beans didn't cook properly in your tacos. You just have to keep on fighting through it, okay? And eventually you're gonna get to a good place. As long as you don't give up. So, yeah, don't give up. Because, some things are worth fighting for. Okay? And I want you guys to know, you guys are my friends. I will fight tooth and nail for my friends. And I mean that, literally. I will bite people. Okay, moving on. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try. Representatives will be here soon, and I'll be damned if I'm going to give up before I've even begun. That's the right attitude. Who are these representatives exactly? Aw, thanks, Tay. A village elders, refugees, leaders, and the like. It wouldn't be right for us to take nature's future on our own. So we plan a summit of sorts. We've invited the Ananta and the Kieran to participate. Alamigo stands at a crossroads. This meeting will decide which path it takes. The matter of Fordo's sentence cannot be suffered to disrupt proceedings. And let's execute her and be done with it. She herself asked to be put to death. Nago, I already explained why we wouldn't do that. Sitting at the gallows might satisfy people right now. Where would it end? Should we round up everyone who collaborated? And everyone who didn't resist? There'd be no one left, and we'd be no better than Theodric and Xenos. The wheel of vengeance never stops turning until somebody steps off. Might as well be us, right? Begging your pardon, but might I be allowed to speak with Verdola? Only I caught a glimpse of her past, a moment of it, anyway, during the fight. She's done terrible things, unforgivable things, but in some ways she's a victim of the circumstances in which she was born. And that's something I can understand. Alright. Speak with the prison guard when you're ready, and I'll come join you. I want to talk to her too. I'll return to my other duties then. We barely begun to investigate the facility where they gave Verdola her powers. Be fairly warned, friends. She will test you. Don't let your emotions color your judgment when she does. Also, for the record, if you want to know something and intend to torture me, you just have to tell me you intend to torture me. I will tell you whatever you want to know. Because, let's face it, we all know that when you get tortured, you're gonna give up anyway. You're gonna give up at some point. So why deal with all the hassle and the pain and suffering? Just give up. Might as well. You get the same end result. Just, you know, saves you a little bit of effort and pain. You're the commander's prevention enter then? How big is this prison? Why are the doors all this tall? Is what I want to know. Is there some ancient race of, like, giant people? What's the purpose of doors that tall?
Well. So many visitors. Come to have a good laugh, have you? Or do you mean to put me out of my misery? To finish what you started? It's about bloody time.
That's not why we're here, no.
Can we redeem her? Unlikely.
Do you remember what I said? How I promised you you'd live long enough to see us win our freedom? Well, I meant it. And not to mock you either.
You're wasting your time. All of this is pointless! There's no reason to keep me alive, and you know it!
Maybe, but we don't have a reason to kill you either.
I killed your men. I killed my men. And you know what my only regret is? That I didn't kill you when I had the chance!
Who's keeping her stock for the Islander in the prison?
That's a lie, and you know it. You think we can't tell what you're trying to do? That we're blind? Yeah, you're a fool, but you're not stupid. You're ruthless. Relentless. You'd give up anything and everything to get what you want.
I'm gonna point this out too. So I've probably said this before, but you can get anything you want in life if you're willing to pay for the price. Everything has a cost. If you're willing to give up the cost of it, you can get it. You want to be rich? You want to be famous? You can get there. But there's a long, hard path to it. Sure, some people get a shortcut. But that doesn't mean there's not trials and struggles on it. So just remember that, you know. Determination is looking at what's in your way and saying, you won't stop me. That's it. And that's the big difference between people that are really successful and people that aren't. And there's a lot more to it there. There's an element of luck to it as well. But if you want something, really want it, you can get it. Now, keeping it, that's another matter. But, for example, let's say you wanted a lot of money. You could walk into a bank and steal it. If you're determined enough. Try not to keep it, though. But you can also, like, I don't know, work hard, come up with an idea, learn a skill that very few people have, that's marketable, get a job, make a lot of money. Underwater welding. Dangerous job. Pays really, really well. Actually, every job that works underwater pays very, very well. So first of all, learn to scuba dive. Second, learn how to weld stuff. Like well. And boom. You are set for life. I mean, your life might be short. But you'll have money for it. I don't know. I sometimes get off on tangents and just get lost in myself. I'm kind of bad about that. Well, I'm gonna go brush. I'm very sorry. I'll be right back. Brushy, brushy. Distracted fox goes brushy. I'm terrible at timing. Alright, I'm back. I'm very sorry. Brushy, brushy. Alright, let me switch in my water too while I'm at it. Need water. No tea, only water. I'll put a little bit less meal in my water today. Hopefully it's not so overpowering. Alright, let's see. This is all voice, so I don't have to talk.
You didn't come this far, climbing over the bodies of your own brothers and sisters just to piss it all away. I see you, Fedora. I see you for what you are.
Uh-oh. I thought these things were from the perspective of the person, but we're just like floating.
Come along, Fadola. We mustn't be late. The Imperial Viceroy will be attending today's banquet.
All right.
Wait, so it's orange and green her natural hair color? It's interesting.
Father, what's Lord Gaius like? Is he nice? Are you friends?
See, my hair's naturally purple. I had the blue highlights myself. And the tip of my ears. No comment on the tail.
There you go again with all your questions. Lord Gaius is a great and honourable man who looks after all of Alamigo. He's very busy, and if we don't hurry, we'll miss our chance to see him.
Filthy tin-head lovers.
Father, what did that man call us?
The little tin-head lover doesn't know what she is, eh? A traitor, sweetheart. A backstabbing bitch who'd gladly betray her kith and kin to gnaw on what few scraps the Imperials deign to toss her. Like your bastard father and whore mother.
That's not true! My parents are good people! They've never done anything like that!
Oh, but they were quick to help themselves and their bitch spawn, weren't they? You're just as guilty as them.
See, this is where you run into a problem. If you start, like, alienating children for what their parents do, it never ends. That's just raising the kids to hate you.
Fadola!
Traitors!
Please, you have to do something. My husband and daughter are in danger.
Soldiers of the Imperial Army are under no obligation to intervene in the disputes of arms.
We're citizens. We have rights.
Couldn't you, like, pick her up and move?
Scared.
It's all right. It's all right. They don't understand, but they'll see in time. They'll see that this is the only way to survive. Traitors!
Where are they getting all these rocks?
Traitors!
Is there like a rock merchant or something? Also, most of them can't throw rocks.
Let the savages have their fun. They'll be more compliant once they've tired themselves out.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a Fox story. So back when I was in school, this is a long, long time ago. So I went to a school, where it was a little under construction at the time. So we didn't really have anywhere to have recess. Do you remember recess in like middle school and elementary school? When I was in middle school, it was under construction, so we didn't have anywhere to go for recess. So we went to the parking lot. Specifically the bus parking lot. So it's behind the school. And we had like balls and stuff, but you couldn't, like, the boys would play like tag football sometimes, or flag football, or whatever, I don't know. We played Foursquare, just kind of sit and do whatever. I sometimes would play Pokemon with some friends. But, there was also this group of, I don't know what to call them, group of guys and girls that just kind of made trouble, you know what I mean? Troublemakers. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Troublemakers. So they developed this game where you would go down the hill behind the parking lot. There's a hill, and there's like a wooded area behind the hill. But there was like a gravel pit down there. And so one person would go down and collect gravel and bring it up. And then the next person would go down to get gravel, and people would throw the gravel at them. It's kind of silly, because I never really understood it, because, like, if you just pay attention, you can just dodge the gravel. It's not that hard. They're just throwing gravel at you. You just step aside. You just look at where the rock is going and just step aside. Not that hard. But that was the game we played. I was sort of a member of the group. But yeah, I never had any issues. I never got hit by a rock. I may or may not have hit somebody with a rock, I don't know. Kids are dumb. Okay? Kids are dumb. If you're a kid, it's okay, but you're dumb. Everyone was a kid once. Everyone was dumb once. That's just how it is. I mean, the rocks weren't that big. Those were big rocks these people were throwing. And that's okay. You're a super dum-dum. It happens.
Fidola, please. You already have citizenship. Why would you want to become a soldier? Oh, gods. What have you done to your face?
Forgotten it already, have you? I'm honoring Father's memory.
By telling the world that you know better than a common savage.
Am I though, Mother? Are any of us?
You know, people like to look down on me because I'm a fox. Mostly because I'm short-ish. Although I still say most of you guys are just freakishly tall. Like, why is everybody I talk to like, oh yeah, I'm like 6'7". I'm like 6'6", 6'2", 6'3". Like, that's big, tall. Like, why are you all over 6 feet tall? That's ridiculous. But humans are animals too. We're all animals.
Can't you see? Citizenship means nothing to them. If you're not a pure-blood Garlean, you're no different from any other savage. So I'll play the part. I'll join the Legion and I'll make them respect me. And when the mob see that, they'll think twice before throwing their stones. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn. It's time. It'll be hard. Humiliating. They'll try to break us. Send us crawling back to our own kind. But we won't, no matter what. We'll bleed for them, die for them if we have to. We'll do whatever it takes to be free!
He's still talking.
So, you mean to play the part one last time, eh? The unrepentant traitor whose death will serve to unite the people?
Shut up.
You had every chance to kill yourself. Fashion a noose from your clothes. Wait for the guards to leave you alone long enough to slip it over your neck.
I said shut up!
Oh, but then it would have all been for nothing, wouldn't it? Whatever it takes. That's what you said.
Been in my head, have you? Had a little peek at my past? And what? A few stolen memories tell you everything you need to know, do they?
They tell me enough.
Don't you dare patronize me! You don't know a god's damned thing about the life I've led!
Hey, can I come astern? We still got a few days left for that. I'll be here Monday of next week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. So, normal stuff up until Tuesday, which I'll be driving. I will probably be driving for at least 12 hours on Tuesday. So, that's the plan anyway. So, I don't want to share too over much because, you know, I dox myself daily, but I'm driving a long way. Okay, I hope to see you here. I mean, Saturday will be an all-day stream again. Oh, on the topic of Saturday, I'm doing away with the Solo Fox Saturday and the Stream of Viewers Day Saturday. So I'm just going to do a Saturday stream, as usual. And we'll playing games to play and get people that want to participate ahead of time for like a weekly thing. You know what I mean? So that way it's not... So we're just going to do Remnant for now. And we'll figure out from there. But it's getting a bit silly to say Stream of Viewers Day when I'm like playing DBD by myself for 6 hours. I mean, what are you gonna do? Hey, bye-bye, come Stern. Sleep well. Have good dreams.
The bastards that killed him. The bastards that let it happen. My father deserved better. I swore I'd do whatever it took to make them pay.
Is she in my head now? She is in my head now.
You. All that power. All that pain. It's too much. Too much for anyone.
But you have to keep standing up. That's the thing. Sometimes the life sucks. Sometimes it hurts. But you just have to keep getting back up.
The things they've done to you. The lies. The betrayal. be endless fighting. Yet there you stand, unbroken. How? Why?
Because I must. For those I've lost, because I can yet save. I love that line.
Damn you. Damn you all.
You still have time, Fordola. Think about how you want to spend it. Let's go.
So what does that mean? Do I just got cutscene to cutscene? Nope. You think we turned in something out here, but we didn't. Okay. Oh, I've got to do a daily thing. Should I do a daily thing real quick before I get too sidetracked? I mean, that is sidetracked, but I'm fine. I'm trying to get white maids leveled up. Well, you know, while I'm at it, so... Because the Q's instant. So, I mean, I might as well, right? If I do a little bit every day, I'll eventually get it leveled up. Because I'm getting like a level a day. What level are we? What buttons do we have? We got most of our buttons. Oh crap. He's dying. Ah, crap. I mean, I can try to heal that person. I'm not expecting him to start taking damage so quickly. I don't think I can talk in party. I'm not expecting this person to start taking damage so quickly. Do we need this thing? We need this, right? We don't need that? Okay. We need that, right? Crap, I can't go. Oh, it's gonna be bad. I think it's using cooldowns. we gotta get those gems, don't we? Do we not need those things? I don't think I've seen this tank pop a cooldown yet. Is that normal? I go on something. He's gotta do something, doesn't he? Kill it! He's gonna drop back a rock. Oh, he used a cooldown! He found the cooldown button! It's a Christmas miracle! He did it! He's done it again! Kill them all! I thought I summoned more. I think I'm safe. That was painful. Not gonna lie, that was painful. I don't know. That's not a great dungeon to begin with, but that was a little rough. We're at level 49. We got 2 levels out of that. Hydrate, you got it. Hydrating. I gotta figure out how much water this class holds. I feel like it's less than my previous class. I don't know that we saw. I don't know that we solved anything exactly, but we've given Frodola something to think about at least. And I found something new to think about too. I don't know about you, Caleb, but the visions only come to me every now and then. From the way Frodola kept wincing, though, I get the feeling she's having them almost all the time. That's a lot of bad memories to deal with. I wonder, could there be some fundamental difference between one who's born with the Echo and one who's been artificially imbued with it? Well, the Immortal Flame's been scouring the research facility ever since Liberation. There's a chance they might have some answers for us. Turner out is over there overseeing the investigation. Let's go and pay him a visit, shall we? I like how we can just casually walk up to a general and be like, hey, what's up? What are you working on? General Alden is inside. Will you be joining him? I wonder how many texts from work. Wouldn't surprise me. What news? You spoke with Frodola, I take it? Yes, I suspected she didn't say very much, but it wasn't a total waste of time. Arnvald knows she has something odd about her. He thinks she might be having visions almost constantly, which is not how the Echo normally works. Have you found anything here which might explain why it's so different for her? Oh, we've been hard-pressed to organize research materials, let alone study them. To be frank, I'd welcome the science expert assistance if you have time to lend a hand. If you need my help with research, you probably... I'm kidding. I'm actually pretty good at stuff like this. I am technically a scientist. The device in which crowd was held seems even more anomalous now that you know its purpose. The surrounding pods are marked supply subject, while this one bears the label master subject. Dagger works for you to request from the Alliance to analyze these devices, and I've been reporting everything of interest. Did you notice the labeling? All the pods are designed to drain the ether of the occupant, save that one right there. Like the others, the interior has been fitted with an array of sensors to measure etheric waveforms. For what purpose, however, I couldn't tell you. What's this? Idle conversation prohibited. Eating and drinking prohibited. The following shop action appears to list facility regulations, but nothing of interest. Oh. Well, this person. Who said bodies? So many bodies, every one of them a victim of these experiments. Few show any signs of external injury. If all we've been able to determine, they perished from forcible ether extraction. Such a miserable way to die. Is there a good way to die? I suppose if I had to die, I would choose to die in such a way that I'm helping someone. I was joking with a friend that if they wanted to try my weight loss technique, they would be ready to eat me by like the second week. Because I can guarantee that I could make people lose weight. I can guarantee it. But you will hate me. You will hate me. Well, assuming you have weight to lose. But if you eat like me, you will lose weight. Especially if you stay active. You will lose weight, and you will be hungry all the time. Welcome to Fox's Weight Loss Center. I know little and less of science, so any light you can shed on facilities operations would be much appreciated. Okay, shall we start with you? But then I said the joke would be on them because I don't have a lot of meat on me, so they wouldn't even be satisfied. You let me train you? That might be the first time someone said that to me. Taking a combination of the testimonies of Cryo and Thancred, I do begin to see exactly what the Imperials were attempting here. The enhanced procedure entails infusing a single candidate with ether aside from a multitude of supply subjects. As to the master subject, in this case Cryo, the patterns of her etheric activity would provide the model upon which they would artificially engineer the candidate's aura. In other words, they were trying to recreate Cryo's echo? I believe so. Which would explain our prisoner's present state. Cryo is possessed of an unrivaled ability to hear the whispers of the soul. It seems probable that the procedure engendered the same acute sensitivity in Fordola. Soldiers who guard Fordola, many of them lost friends and family to the skulls. And there's a sentry at her door day and night. Night and day. She can't help sensing their thoughts and seeing their past. But you don't just see their past, you live it. All the emotions, all the pain. Imagine what it'd do to you. You'd never be the same again. Indeed, as you may recall, Sail was completely transformed by a single glimpse of Race Forgo's past. Fordola has been forced to experience the agony of those whose lives she destroyed. The guilt must be unbearable. That explains her request to be executed. Sounds to me like a kind of justice. Regardless, she can suffer on for now. They have more pressing matters to consider. Oh, I think this is a Black Mirror episode, or maybe it was a movie, I don't remember. But I remember seeing this, this show of some sort, whatever. Some sort of visual media, where they invented a prison. And basically, you would go in this prison, and you'd go inside, and you would experience being in a prison. Like a one-room cell where you're fed and you have no interaction with anybody. And all, like, your only task is to, like, I believe you had to write, like, lines or do something to express your regret for what you did. And the punishment lasted, like, 10 years. And then when you were deemed rehabilitated, you would emerge from your prison and only like 1 day would have passed. Does that sound familiar? Was that a Black Mirror episode? I don't know. No, that's a different one. Maybe it was a movie. Other Life? Yeah, this is it. Other Life. I must have seen it on Netflix. Yeah, time compressed punishment in a virtual prison. Yeah, that was it. Other Life. So, but you basically get rehabilitated instantly, and you're back to being a productive member of society. So I don't know. Interesting idea. If the results of these experiments have been relayed back to Garlemald, there will be not to stop the Empire from repeating the trick. They could be echoed anyone to an entire legion. We must be ready. We must learn all we can of these godforsaken procedures, and Fordola remains our best source of information. Should not be getting your wish. Not yet. Right. Keep faith, lass. If you're to convince others to follow you, you must believe. Believe what you're telling them. People respond to passion, but not if it's feigned. I understand. Thank you, General. That's kind of like how you guys know when I'm phoning it in. Like, when I'm really just not in the mood to stream, you guys can tell, right? It really comes across. I mean, it doesn't happen very often. But there's some days when I just don't feel it. Like, I'm just not feeling up. Like, I don't feel good. I don't, like... And normally I try to force myself to push through, and you guys are like, you're being stupid. Fox, stop being stupid. Go rest. Go sleep. And... I don't know. I'll admit that I pushed myself a little bit too hard. But... it's important for me, the stream, to be good. And I really want to, at some point, take some time to try to actually improve the stream and implement some of the ideas that people have had and presented to me. But at the same time, I struggle because you've seen what my schedule's like. And I'm trying to cram in extra. I'm trying to get extra videos. I'm trying, like, tomorrow. Normally I have a relaxing day. Tomorrow I'm going to make a video. I'm going to try to make a video. If I have time. So, yeah. It's frustrating at times, but it's just, that's part of life, I suppose. Maybe I'll make another video on Friday, after streaming. Anyway. Oh, I didn't change. Let's leave the flames to it. Let's go. Yeah, tomorrow I gotta fix the next set of beans, of, tacos. I'm trying to make sure I don't have too many tacos left over in the fridge, because I don't know how long they last in the fridge versus the freezer. And I don't think, like, because I'm going to be recooking them to make the beans softer. I don't know that I can put them back in the freezer after that. I can put them back in the fridge after that for a while. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to take some with me when I go and just have that on the way. Like, make a taco out of it. And just have that on the way. I'm not sure about that. That might be a bad idea. We'll see how many I have left over. Sigh. I go looking for answers about the Echo and end up getting schooled by Robon. You have more evidence that I don't know what I'm doing. It's no wonder people listen to him and not me. General Alden is a veteran of countless campaigns, Lise. You cannot compare yourself to a commander of his experience. I know, but I also know that I couldn't convince that mob to give up and go home. Makes me realize how much we rely on his authority, and how much I still have to learn. I wonder how what he'll do when everything here is settled. I mean, it's his homeland. After going to the trouble winning it back, might he not want to stay? This is a quandary which countless refugees now face. If they continue the life they built in Ul'dah, or start again in the land of their birth. Hey, a moment. I'm newly returned from Ul'dah with a message from the Sultana. Her Grace desires an audience with you. She understands you have responsibilities here, but asks you to visit the palace at your earliest convenience. Well, I must away and attend to other business. Until next time, my friends. An audience with the Sultana? Depending on the nature of her consultation, this might be a perfect opportunity to inquire about the General's future plans. Yes, we'd all like to know about those, Alphino, but not everyone's as comfortable interrogating royalty as you. Take no notice, Michaelia. Well, the question of how to put the Mad King's treasures to good use shows no sign of answer itself. Shall we be about it, Arenvold? I am at your beck and call. And as for getting back to my own tasks, I'll organize a squad to head down into the ruins, and then start preparing for the big meeting. Oh, send Nomino my regards, Kalia. And ours too, if you please. We shall see you on your turn. Like, how far? Like, okay, I'm kind of curious now. Like, if you zoom out to the entire map, Like, can you zoom out, like, the whole continent? How big is it, really? Because, like, you could walk across it, or, like, run across it in a matter of... Well, I guess time moves pretty quickly in the game, doesn't it? I'm sure someone has thought about this. Like, how big is Eorzea? So, it's not explicitly defined, but estimates to place the area at roughly 2120 miles across at the widest point. Which makes it approximately 25% smaller than the continent of Australia. So, it's like 3/4 of Australia. That's, I mean, that's pretty big, but it's not that big. How's Australia compared to the US? Perfect. Slightly smaller than the United States. Okay, about the same as the... So, Australia's about the same as the United States. So it's about 3/4 the size of the continental United States. So pretty big. Pretty big. Okay, where are we heading? Sorry, I got distracted. Since I'm actually going on a road trip, I'm just kind of figuring out how it compares. We gotta head here. Honestly, can you imagine if we had time dilation VR? Expected by lady, please proceed. Picture this use for it. Like, you may not think about this. Oh, sorry, we got a cutscene.
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy.
I picture this use for time dilation VR. Imagine you're a first responder, right? And you find somebody that's been in a car accident. And you can, like, put them in the VR, and then bring their family out and put them in the VR, and they can spend days, years with their loved one in VR in minutes. Depending on how high the dilation is. So, that way if the person dies, they got to spend an extra 5 years with them. Virtually, but, you know, at least you get to say goodbye. I don't know. Interesting thoughts.
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel.
She wants to know if she's released the general.
I speak of Rauban and his future. All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo. And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss.
But he won't.
Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side. I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt. Whether Rauban chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret.
I mean, that's a great wish, but honestly, when have you ever made a big decision in your life where you didn't have any regrets? I bought my house. I have regrets. You know, I could have bought a different house. Maybe I'd be happier. You know, this house had some issues. I fixed them. Could it have been better? Yeah. But could it have been worse? Yeah, I could have lived with my parents this long. If I lived with my parents, I would be streaming. They would not have to tolerate it. They don't know what I do. They don't know anything about what I do. At work or here. They don't know anything about me. Huh. They don't even know my... Like... Alright, this might get a little... They don't even know my sexuality. I mean, seriously. I just don't trust them with that. Is that bad? Huh. Oh, look at the little Moogle in the background. You can't see past my fat head. Look at the Moogle. Little chocobo baby. Yeah, so... If you ever feel like you're making a big decision, I'll give you this advice. I want you to take a coin and flip it. And pick one. So you get a winner, right? Okay. So imagine that you have made the decision. You don't have to make the decision, but imagine that this is what you're doing. And examine your emotions the moment you find out what it is. If you feel like sharp regret, it might be a mistake. It might be that this is not the decision you want. Maybe you actually prefer the other one. It's a little trick you can do. Don't decide big decisions on a coin flip, but you can see how you feel about it by pretending you're doing that. I don't know. I think that's actually a legitimate thing. Yeah, so... yeah, frame decision. Clearly defines two options you're trying to decide between. First, should I take the new job offer heads or stay at my current job tails? So assign the option to heads, flip the coin as you normally would. Observe your immediate action. The moment the coin lands, you see the result. Pay close attention to your very first gut feeling. You feel a sense of relief or happiness? If the coin lands on heads and you feel relieved, that's likely the outcome you generally want. Do you feel a pang of disappointment or sadness? If it lands on heads and your heart sinks, it suggests you prefer the tails option. Do you immediately want to flip again? If you feel the need to ignore the result or toss the coin again, you know what you truly want is the other option. Do you feel nothing? If the result brings no particular reaction, it says either choice is fine, the outcome does not matter to you. So, it's a legitimate strategy. Like, you just Googling it says it's a legitimate way to think about how you feel. It's not, don't use coin flips to decide major things, but you can use a coin flip to determine how you actually feel about it, and use that to make the decision. So, I don't know. Just thoughts. But regret's normal. You're gonna have regrets no matter what you do. Because nothing is perfect. Not even me. Especially not me.
Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears.
Like Fox thoughts? Chaotic and confusing?
Might I have your company for a brief adventure? Wonderful. Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
I still think he should be a cat folk, Mikote. Do you guys like the random thoughts I have? What do you think of Lilira, the merchant's daughter? This disguise I donned when I was to leave the palace and observe my subjects unnoticed. Ordinarily, Papa Shan would accompany me, but for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. That's why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you've met people from all walks of life. In every corner of Eorzea, I know would make use of your worldly experience. Now, let's be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the Gate of Nald. I'm like a bodyguard. Gotta bring Scott's skate. Is it time to go brush again? Man, time flies, doesn't it? We'll go find it, then we'll go brush. I will go brush, brush. Brushy, brush. Brushy, brushy, brush. I'll be right back, okay? Try not to miss me too much. I'll be back in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Wow, we're 2 seconds early. It'll be alright. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yep, killing the ads. Take down the ads. I would turn ads off if I could. I haven't checked this in a while. I'm gonna go ahead and check this. Let's take a look. Alright, so I'm gonna look up, where do I see that? There's a place where I can see that. Analytics, maybe? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, analytics. So... Okay, so this month... Can I see... Can I sort it just by... No. Okay, here, sort it by month. Okay. So in October, the entire month... Let's do September. Because we have a whole month September. So an entire month September... I made 14 cents from ads. 14 cents in September. The whole month September. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's, why does it do it like that? Whatever. Okay, so whatever. October I made 89 cents in ads. I don't know. It's... So far in October, I've made 89 cents in ads and 42 cents for turbo. So that's like $1.30 that I've made from ads. $1.30. And that accounts for... 3 days and 21 hours of stream. So, let's do some math on that. So, how many, let's see here. Let me pull out my calculator here. Trusty calculator. Alright, so, what was it? 3 days and 21 hours. So, that's 24 times 3 plus 21. That is 93 hours. In 93 hours, I made $1 and, let's say, 40 cents. So I made about 1.5 cents per hour of streaming. 1.5 cents per hour of streaming from ads. That might be the lowest pay I've ever gotten without volunteering. Actually, it's probably less because usually when you volunteer for stuff, they buy you lunch. So, yeah, that's why I don't care about ads. I would turn off ads if I could, in a heartbeat. We got the, Hard Fox. Casual Hard Fox. Look upon this procession of tattered tents. By the way, for those of you who don't know, that's Emerald. On the shirt and the emote. That's Emerald. Look upon this procession of tattered tents. These refugees camp in squalor, at the mercy of the elements and Thanalan's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is. Hey, Emerald. And unless blessed by the hand of Vinald himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Ul'dah. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo, and 5 since the calamity, yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, blame falls upon me. You've done your best, Your Grace. Then my best has not been good enough. Shall I press on? I'll follow the road to the unholy air. Remember what I told you earlier? I'm literally hungry right now. I just had dinner 2 hours ago, and I'm hungry. Maybe 3 hours ago. I don't know. Hungry. Fox trainer. I mean, if my diet will makes me lose weight at 132 pounds, I'm pretty sure making anybody that weighed more than me lose weight, assuming they're at my height or higher. It was here, in this wholly unremarkable place, that my mother and father met their doom. I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interest in Eastern Thailand when an untimely rockslide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the incident was simply misfortune or an expertly planned assassination. Raban once offered to reopen the investigation, bring me the truth he assumed I must surely pay, but I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the monitors, we could only have brought their hirelings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne or as a biddable puppet, were ever beyond our reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of its citizens, quite unaware of the consequences of my actions would have for you and yours. I shudder to think how many goodly souls paid the price for my naivety. But I'm no longer a child reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn in the monetarist damnable games. Sigh, forgive me my outburst. You're one of the few people to whom I feel I can speak my mind. Come, let us return to Ul'dah and visit the Colosseum. Wait, is a fox trainer a fox that trains, or someone that trains foxes? What's she have on her head? Is it like a feather? Looks cool. Am I going the right way? I thought it was closer, but I was mistaken. Well, I'm here now, so I may as well just go this way, I guess. I sneeze. Sorry, I sneezed. This way, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm in the wrong place. Oh, no, I'm in the right place. Perfect. From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign, and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from the ignominious chapter in my life. Wow, that's a word. Alright. For it was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Raban. The match I had been invited to attend was not all what I expected. They had pitted the bull of Almigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Weaker though I was, I would not stand for so obvious an injustice, and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another, and my royal wish duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring which had arranged for Raban to die on the sands that day. Regardless, my intervention meant that Raban had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did. And when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. But as you know, Raban is a man of his word. Though it took him another 5 years of fighting on the blood sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom, but a seat on the syndicate. And then I had my blade.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
She's literally jumped over, buddy.
You're the one who needs looking after, Master Shum. Raban!
Your Grace, I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Ul'dah, and so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, You have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last.
Is that the sword he gave to the son? Because it is literally taller than she is.
Long live the Sultana!
By a lot.
And long live Uldar!
Or is that a different sword? Is it a different sword? I don't know how that works. I know it's the same one, but how did it shrink? Is there something that explains the shrinking swords? Like, did they put it in cold weather and it just shrinks, you know? Did the blade break and then they reforged it as smaller? Just Lalafell things? See, it makes sense, like, for example, if you have a giant, right, and they have a pocket knife, it could easily become a greatsword for a human. If some weapons even grow when drawn instead? So, is the weapon's size dependent on the wielder? What's this thing? What does that button do? Oh, okay. That's interesting. Sorry, I just saw a button. Wait, it's not Inuyasha? Closure one size fits all too? But then why do we have tailors? Why does she need my size then? When I remember when I was violated and she just remember that? Did she just do that for fun? Okay, can I show angry expression? Oh yeah, there's the angry potato. Angry potato. Did she just like take advantage of me and just do that? And didn't give me any food? No dinner? I didn't even get any cheese? No cheese at all? Why don't you call me that? I have a dispute with the lore that she took advantage of me, and under cover of darkness, she supposedly to measure me for clothes. But if clothes are one size fits all, then why don't you have to do that? Huh? Okay. Words cannot well express what that man means to me. The others who cares deeply for my well-being, of course. Capuchon's love for me is that of a grandsire for his grandchild. But about matters of governance, I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. So my ears. There we go. Robon, with the authority of the syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. His is the only edge which could cut the strings that bound me. So hungry. But I'm not like shaky hungry, so I'm good. Let's make haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan's foreign for long. And there are other places I would visit. To the Arzanath Ossuary. Where? That way? One stack item? No, no snacks. Oh, I can have some pickles. I can eat pickle. But I'm not going to. No, no. No, I'm not getting a pickle. You can't make me. I usually go get them when I'm feeling low blood sugar, but I'm good. When the calamity threatened, Robin led the Alliance force into battle on the plains of Cardinal. And I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that Archon the Wishfall would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I've made a custom of visiting the shrine during each of my little excursions. Here I seek the blessing of Thal, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself if I'm fulfilling my duties as Sultana. You're rightly celebrated as a champion because you've led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies in how she leads her people in times of adversity. I don't have a sub. Tell me, let's put a pickle on a sandwich? What are you trying to do? I don't understand what you're doing. Are you trying to bribe me to go get a pickle? My weight loss means more to me than, subs. Okay? You're right to celebrate as a champion because you led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies in how she leads your people in times of adversity. If I am to be a sultana worthy of the name, I cannot turn a blind eye to the troubles facing Old Isle. I have chosen my path, Kalia. With Alamigo now freed from imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the refugees. Already, many displaced Alamegans seek to begin the long trek home. To facilitate that process, I've made a small contributions. An artisan school and Roggers Reach for any who wish to learn new trades. Realistically, however, it would take years for such training to yield tangible benefits. We do not have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive. And this time, Oldon Treasury shall provide. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds is, of course, another question. Is it? Why not seek the advice of one who employs refugees? A wise suggestion. They have a visit to the Gold Saucers in order. Its proprietor is a member of the Syndicate, and he is one of the few who pay refugees a fair wage. I wonder, are you acquainted with Godbert Manderville? That does sound good. Ah well, he's a most generous man, if something eccentric. Let's make our way to the landing, and I will see that word is sent to the Gold Saucer. Godbert should be only too glad to receive us. It sounds amazing. Also, my UPS beeped. I was concerned. I believe it's just, it does that sometimes. Also, I'm choking. I'm choking and I have the hiccups. Okay, I'm okay though. Oh, I didn't have this on June apparently. Oh, no. Oh, perfect. This is my last one. I'd like to use it, please. Thank you for telling me I have the access. Now can you just give me the access? What's that? I've ridden aboard a public airship before, but this will be my first visit to the Gold Saucer. I must confess to some excitement. Can I just go? To the Gold Saucer! Well, while we're here, let's buy some of the scratch-off ticket things. Those are fun. here forever. Let's do it. Alright, so we're looking for 1, 2, 3, so we need to go like here. Could go either way. Alright, we gotta go this way. Didn't get it. Did not get it. There wasn't one. That's okay. Let's play again. I mean, these things you basically can't lose. Like, the lowest payout is 36. And it costs 10, so... Ooh. Okay, there's no 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9, which is the second highest one. Let's do that. There's not. We got 1800. That's not bad. Let's play again. I don't know how to play Mahjong. Alright, we're gonna do this one. Oh, so close. Alright, this will be 7, 8, 9. Let's go for it. It's not. Oh well. We tried. Yeah, if real lottery tickets were like that, I would buy them constantly, because you would never lose. I'd heard descriptions of the splendor, yet I never dreamed it'd be so bright and inviting. No, I couldn't possibly. We're not coming here to fritter away the royal coin. Robert will be expecting us. Come, let's head directly to the lounge and over these gaudy temptations. Where's she? Over there? Maybe this is where we're going to meet Lord Manderville. Shall we sit and while we wait this is coming? Alright, we wait. My apologies, Your Grace. I've kept you waiting. No apology necessary, Godfrey. My request is sudden, and you are kind to make yourself available at such short notice. When Sultana herself comes calling, there is no more important engagement. He seems nice. As to the purpose of my visit, I would have your thoughts on how the Crown might best aid the refugees residing at Thanalan. You are aware, I am sure, that many of Alamigo's displaced sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homeland. And you are also aware of how they have suffered without shelter and work to sustain them. I would use our nation's wealth to spare them that suffering. What advice would you have for me? Have you for me on the matter of how it might best be distributed? In the usual circumstances of our meeting, and your Grace's choice of companion which sets me a desire for an honest and unvarnished opinion, I shall give you one. My advice to you is, stop. Taxing Ulda's wealth to save Alamiga and the refugees is a terrible, terrible idea. You oppose my proposition? Most emphatically. I agree with your Grace that refugees must have this housing and employment. What profit is there for Ulda in this arrangement? Profit? After all you've done for Germania's displaced? I thought you were the very last person to see the benefit from their misfortune. Forgive me, Your Grace, but you appear to be laboring under misapprehension. It is a fine endeavor to support one's fellow man. I fear, however, that your stance is one born of pity. Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not? For all our potential, we are indolent creatures by nature. If unconditional charity is all we know, then we begin to rely upon it, to respect it. And then we must consider Ulda's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear of you spending the nation's coin, not to improve their lot, but to nurture the distant citizens of Alamigo, it is unlikely they will applaud your generosity. Surely it's not your Grace's intention to foster new resentments, but to spread goodwill? Indeed, any support I pledge to the refugees must promote self-sufficiency, whilst also serving the interests of the people of Ulda. Exactly so. Such an arrangement will create a far more equitable relationship with the returning Almigans, even if it generates the revenue required to win the approval of your subjects. You have given me much honor, Lord Manderville. I thank you for your candor. profit. The thought never even crossed my mind. But staying about limiting my naivety will not do anyone any good. I shall consider my lesson learned and press on. Hey, are you perchance acquainted with any successful merchants? My attempt at philanthropy is obliged to If my attempt at philanthropy is obliged to reap a profit, it would seem wise to consult someone with a knack for business. Ordinarily I would not trust any agent that used to audit our trading company. But if you hold this Hancock fellow in high esteem, I am content to be led by you. You may repay my faith by journeying to distant Kugane and speaking with him on my behalf. Eager though I am to visit these shores, I have not the leisure for a lengthy sea voyage. Now, assuming you will travel as adventurers are wont to do, I shall await your report by the 8th rite in Olda. A fair journey to you, Acalia, and a swift one, if you please. Of this expansion, we've reached the release date. So we've reached what we had when it was released, but we haven't actually gotten done with this expansion. So we still got this one and 3 more expansions, I believe. And I guess see what I see. Is this not the guy we just talked to? That's the guy we just talked to. He has a basically naked statue of himself that we just talked right there. Okay, we're gonna time to leave. Time to leave. The golden sauce, that's normal. Yeah, I would say, at the rate we're going, it's probably going to be a couple months of Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 7 reference? 9 months? We don't have 9 months. We have 6 months. Until FanFest. We have 6 months. So, I'll give 3 months. Okay, what do I owe the pleasure? Are you here on business? I beg your pardon. Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how best to invoke the wealth of Olda. My dear Kalia, I have you to thank for this recognition, I am sure. I am flattered that she came to me, truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you can have the master? Upon matters of profit, there is no living soul better qualified to advise your Grace than Chairman Lolderito, a man whose morning exertions are said to fill his garderobe with gold. I should be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say, at Scion's former headquarters in Thanalan. The Waking Sands would seem to have suitably neutral venue for negotiation, don't you think? Very well, Kalia. May your dealings prove fruitful. Back we go. Also, Treeborn, you don't know this game, so how would you know how long it takes? If we are to assume this is going to be similar to how much time we've already spent. So, we've done, this is our 3rd expansion, right? Because we did the main game, then we did Heaven's Word, and now we've done Storm's Blood. So we currently have 52 episodes. So that's 52 episodes. Let's say 60. We'll get it. So 60 more episodes. If I do 4 a week, that's what? 15 weeks? Wow, that is quite a lot. We may need to have some long streams, longer ones. Let's see how it goes. Welcome back, Kayla. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? With Lolorito, and you agreed to this? I'm well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I had hoped to keep the monetarist at arm's length, and him in particular. Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Oda effectively. Very well, I will meet with Lolorito. Let's go on ahead to the Waking Sands and prepare for his coming. So this is where the signs first congregated. I've heard many tales, but never had occasion to visit. To work then. The hour of the meeting draws near, and I'll gather my thoughts. Pray see to it that we have the appointed room to ourselves.
A personal summons from the Scions. This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
He has such a deep voice.
You have made your point.
I did?
It is indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask.
Oh, is that the point? I thought I was wondering if it had some kind of purpose, like keeping sand out of your eyes.
There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira?
Lilira. Okay, it's not bad.
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I'm glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say, I'm most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo. The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both.
It's a good plan.
And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Ah, 'twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more. To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar. Ha! I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
We're going to create a salt mine by setting up a server for League of Legends. Yes, that's the perfect industry to plan.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would.
Yep. You don't like it?
Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gear Abania, and you know the land far better than I. Which
Nope.
of the settlements you
I'm
visited
not.
would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
Oh, what's the one that had the stone thing? I mean, you know my schedule, Treeborn. I have no time to watch anything. Like, I get like 3 hours to watch anime a week. That's it. 3 hours. I guess I could watch a little bit at work, but mostly I just listen to videos of memes. Which one was the one that had the it's one of these two. It's not the Sultry. Alagana, maybe? Is it cheating if I look up what it was? Yeah, this is it. It's Alagana. Okay. Don't throw stuff at me.
Yes, Quarry Town certainly does carry the potential for profit. At least it would do were it situated anywhere near a lucrative market. It would cost more to transport the materials than they are worth, in my humble opinion.
That's unfortunate. Alright, let's try Alagiri.
Yes, if a stable trade route can be established between Uldar and Alamigo, then Alagiri would once more become an important waypoint. But while such growth would greatly benefit its current residents, I'm afraid it could sustain little beyond that.
Then why are you asking me? Alright, clearly you want me to say the Sultry.
Ah, yes, that desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld. I know the Sultry and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gil.
So, I guess this is from a world before salt was common. Like, there's so much salt in American food. It is ridiculous. Did you know, like, I don't know what it was, but it was, well, I know what it was. It was this menu item at Red Lobster called the Admiral's Feast. The Admiral's Feast, can I look it up? I'm looking it up. Okay, I'm looking it up. Okay, so. Okay, so it contains Walt's favorite shrimp, which is deep fried shrimp, wild caught flounder, also deep fried, clam strips, deep fried, bay scallops, also deep fried, all crisped to a golden brown, served with cocktail and tartar sauce and your choice of 2 sides. So you have like French fries and stuff. And it had like 7,000 milligrams of salt. Where is it? Okay, it contains. Okay, let me read the contains approximately 1,670 calories, 1,670 calories. 99 grams of total fat, 10 grams of saturated fat, 4,820 milligrams of sodium, 131 grams of carbohydrates, 16 grams of sugar, 7 grams of dietary fiber, 57 grams of protein. It's a high calorie, like, it's insane. Like, what's the daily recommended amount of sodium? Less than 2,300 milligrams. So that one meal that one meal has almost double your amount of sodium per day. And I will tell you that when I was younger, I did order that once. It's a lot of food. That's before I started eating healthier.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenard Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh! Sorry, I saw it. I just wanted to let her finish talking.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production.
Also, it's about time to brush in. We still got 20 minutes.
The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders. Just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
Bum, ba, ba, da, bum, bum. Also, you act like I shower very long. I get like 10 minutes to shower a day. Like, can you really watch esports in 10 minutes? Like, what esport lasts less than 10 minutes? I fear it'll be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations. How long do you shower a day? Like, I wash my hair 3 times a week. You don't shower? You don't shower? That's gross. What, did you take a bath? Did you go to like one of those like weird sauna things where they scrape you off with sticks? Like, what do you do? How do you get clean? How do you not stink? How do you not smell terrible? That's one thing I'm concerned about with the Final Fantasy XIV convention, because I've heard that a lot of those conventions, if they smell terrible, because people don't shower. And it was like, what? How could you not shower? How could you go out in public not having showered? It's horrific. To me, years for comfortable taking part in such negotiations, but I should not complain. We have piqued Lolorito's interest in securities and valuable expertise. Thank you, Acalia. I could not have done it without you. Chill out. I will not chill out. I'm gonna have this only get. Oh, that looks good. A lobster split in half lengthwise, solid with heavy seasoned sauce, built in a shell over an open flame. I'm gonna grab that and eat it. I'm eating this. I'm eating it. I mean, I don't eat it, but it's... Our course is decided. I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on implementing the particulars of the plan. Still coughing a little bit. I can fill up on you one more time, Acalia. I would ask that you convey the details of our negotiations to Commander Hex on your return to Alamigo. My thanks again. Together we have laid the groundwork for an endeavor which promises to benefit the peoples of Alamigo and Ul'dah both. Pixels. Let's keep coughing. Use some water. You ever catch Foxy in the middle of the night? I'm glad. Michaela, you're back. What a nomino. Oh, sorry. Are you allowed to talk about your audience with Sultana? So Robin says he's going to return to Ul'dah, but she isn't sure he wants to. Oh, tell us something we don't know. I'm pleased to hear she's committed to helping our refugees come home. And this plan to revitalize the Saltry does make a lot of sense. Quite how you convinced her to seek Laudavito's help is another question. After all this happened, he is the very last person I would expect her to turn to for advice. Did you get enough sleep, Pixels? I hope you got enough sleep. On a more practical note, at least, assuming the interim government elects to accept Olda's proposal, I have one caveat I'd like to include in the bargain. Alamigo must be committed to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal, after all. And allowing Olda to provide the entirety of capital will afford Laudavito too much control. Honestly, Afno, it's like Kugane never happened. What exactly does ruthless profiteer have to do to earn your trust? You're a vampire, so that makes you burn up? That's unfortunate. Why don't you have a thing of you on fire? But yes, you do make a good point. First things first, though. We need to discuss this proposal with Saltery's residents. Miss Gara, how do you fancy explaining Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. By the way, Commander, do you mind coming along, Kayla? I might need you to fill in the details. I shall come as well. Should want to wish to discuss figures, my knowledge of the nation's finances may prove useful. You know, that's also something interesting. Like, we always think of vampires living in castles, but Count Dracula is the one that caused that because he was a count. He was royalty, so of course he lived in a castle. But then again, like, you know, if you're a vampire, eventually you're gonna make a lot of money, right? Like, if I were immortal, I could just sleep for a century and my bank account would make me, like, thousands of dollars just from as it is. Maybe millions. Also, you can drink people's blood, kill them, and steal their money. Seems like a reasonable idea. I mean, if you're already murdering people, who cares about a little bit of robbery, right? Where are we going? Over there? Those look like little bugs I find in my house. They have that long twin tail. Oh. Here? What manner of mystery brings you youngest to old Walt this time? I keep wanting to call him Walt. They want to rebuild the Saltery, Granddad. Okay, tell me about the deal. Well, bugger me. We've never had the coin or hands to put the place back to how it was, but it sounds like it's about to change. There's one small wrinkle in our plan. It doesn't account for all the nasties queuing up to eat anyone who goes near the shore. The king used to send soldiers to call the buggers, but the Imperials weren't about to help the likes of us. Don't worry, Granddad, we'll take care of all that. Commander Hex has been talking about starting regular patrols. I'm sure she'd assign me to the lock if I asked. I'd appreciate that, Whisker, my lad. Truly I would. Does this mean you've gotten better with that blade of yours? I've been training eye, but mostly to kill Imperials. You've some experience hunting monsters, don't you, Kayla? Think you can cast an eye over a few of the local beasties and teach me how to deal with them? Sometimes words are not necessary. Sometimes words are not necessary. You saw what he said. Let's not waste any time then. I'll see you by the lock. While she's busy attending to the local fauna, I shall have Master Watt explain to me exactly what is required to restore the Saltery to its former glory. Happy hunting. Right then, Kayla. I've got a spy guys here you can use to take a close look at these pests. Once you've got their measure, you can tell me what to do, and we'll see how well I get on. Alright, let's take a look at the Abbeys. there more than one? No, it's just the one. I'm not seeing how this works. Let's know! We got Blue White Fox. What? It's like... I mean, it's the one Yabby. What am I supposed to be clicking on? Wait, Jess, I saw something. I don't usually worry about weak points, I just hit them. If you hit them hard enough, they take away the weak points. This guy has weak jaw. The Abby's entire body is protected by a hard carapace, but the underside of his head looks soft and vulnerable. It looks like you found a Yabby. Say hitting their shells like smacking a rock. Any suggestions? Aim for the soft underside of the head. Vulnerable under the head, are they? Right then. Wish me luck. You can see if Tay's taking commissions if you want. I've been meaning to poke him about some artwork myself. Poke them. Tay did this one for me. Where is it? I think Tay did this one. Yep, Tay did that one. And that one as well. Yeah. Thanks, Akira. I did just as you told me, and the wave him went down like a sack of potatoes. Hot potatoes. Let's find something else. Yep. I think I did the brushing. No, Tay did it. Okay, I stayed corrected. Yep, Tay is very good. The problem is, Tay has a lot on their plate right now. And so I don't know if they're taking commissions. getting him to the Abbeys now, so should we try some? So we should try something different. What else is out there? Shrines for Phobads. Okay. Eyeball! You can always ask for like a design of one if you have some kind of idea of what you want it to be. And then maybe get emotes made out of it. So that'd be like two different, at least two different commissions. And design work probably takes a bit longer. His hands are large and powerful, showing his crystallized core shooting self-golem inanimate. His power pulsating from his brow, behind his brow. Oh, a Phobad. How do I defeat one of those? Just hit it really, really hard as you can. Show the core in his brow. Inside his head, is it? I'll try to stab it right between the eyes then. It's just flat now. Okay, it's time to brush again. Alright, I'm gonna go up a little bit in the air so I don't get killed while I'm here. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go brush. We're just gonna do, is 2 minutes enough? Let's go ahead and do 2.5 just to be safe. To make sure we carry through. Alright, I'll be right back, okay? For once, I'm back early. Look at me go. I get the short break and I'm back early. Okay, so ads are dead for 50 minutes, so yeah, I'll get us through. Okay, perfect. Pants, not so easy. It's not easy fighting with the liberator of Alamigo watching your every move. But I got the job done. Thanks for the advice, Kaylee. I feel a lot better prepared for my patrols now. You know, we should head back to Saltry before Granddad starts to where I've been snipped in pieces and fed to Gabby's hatchlings. Well, I blend in a bit with this. I'm very pale and I've got a pale dress on. And it almost looks like snow too. Why don't you just stay there holding sacks? He's staying there, crate. See if you return in one piece. Dealt with those beasts, didn't you? I felt it myself after a bit of instruction from Michaela here, like, once I've shared what I've learned with the others, we should have no trouble keeping the shoreline clear. Good lad, a fine young man you've become, Whisker. A fine young man indeed. Too often of late, I hear tales of folk over in the city drunk on victory and hungry for revenge, their heads stuck firmly in the past. But we need to set our sights on the future, on things which will improve our lot. Things like getting Salty ready to welcome our long-lost countrymen. I mean, don't get me wrong, she looks like she can handle it. Wow, look at those muscles. Look at that. Look at the abs. I said look at the abs, he looks away. See, he's struggling with his box. She's got 3 bags just on her shoulder, no problem. Just put it down, man. Just put it down. Look at the challenge in her eyes. He won't look at her. She's staring him down. And he's like, I'm gonna look anywhere else. Look at me, I'm looking over here. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Seems Whisker has the Saltry security well in hand. I, meanwhile, have discussed the next steps with Master Watt and completed my inspection of the site. With a little work, the vacant buildings here can be made into very presentable dwellings. Message from General Alden. Apologies for the interruption, miss, but the General will speak with you at your earliest convenience. How'd they know where to find me? And also, why don't you use Link Pearl? Don't feel it applies way around on my account. I will remain here to hammer out the finer details of Watt and act as an intermediary with our business partners in Olda. You should go. General Asden asks you to wait for him by the main gate in the Alameda quarter. My apologies again, miss. Very well. Why is there a cannon over there? What is this? Is that like a Goku statue or something? These walls are very high.
Apologies for the wait. People are screaming for the butcher's blood again. No sooner have we broken up one mob than another forms. Thankfully, all have been amenable to reason, thus far. But it is no concern of yours.
Then why tell me? Don't you love it then? Oh, I got all these problems. But that's not your problem. Let's talk about something else. You brought it up.
We must speak of the men Arenvald and his comrades apprehended in the peaks.
Do I remember that?
By their uniforms, the captives were first judged to be Imperial troops. But after further investigation, their true identities came to light. I dare say you remember Yu Hasi and Laurentius, the fugitives who conspired with Captain Ilberd in the Crystal Brave's betrayal.
Oh yeah, I remember those people.
Well, it would seem they followed him all the way to the wall. It was they who orchestrated the slaughter of the Resistance fighters prior to the Griffin's infernal ritual.
Were it in your hands, how would you punish these men?
Are we merciful? What do you think? Hold on, can I do the thing? Can I do the thing? Let me try the other one. I can't really see it. Oh well, I tried. Murder Fox! Dies before fit.
Hear, hear. There is no more fitting sentence for the perpetrators of such a massacre, and that is but one of their crimes.
Slime!
In any event,
Slime!
I thank you for your honesty. When the time comes for the Alliance to pass judgment, I'll see that your opinion is heard. Well, that concludes our business here. But there is more I would say. Walk with me.
I mean, we could have been walking this whole time. I like walking and talking. It's good exercise. I mean, it's okay exercise.
I bear a share of the blame for Ilberd's atrocities. Had I openly supported the cause of Alamegan liberation, he might not have felt driven to do what he did. Things could have been different, and I'm sorry they aren't. But even after all that has happened, my homeland is free. With the Scions and the Alliance at their side, my countrymen have reclaimed what many thought lost forever. Under her new leadership, I have every confidence that Alamigo will emerge from the shadow of the Empire and rise once more to greatness. Which means my work here is done. Soon I will return to Uldar and take my place at the Sultana's side.
Is there a but?
Father.
Father!
I'll not deny there's a part of me that wants to stay. The same part that contemplated renouncing my rank and joining you as a wandering sellsword. But I pledged my blade to Nanamo, and I will not betray that oath.
Is this truly what you want, Father?
It is. Ever has my sword been hers to command, and ever shall it remain. Thank you for lending an ear. When all the rest are clamoring for me to stay, I trust you'll send me on my way.
You got it. Oh, I saw something interesting. I know I get distracted a lot. But there was an internet outage, or some sort of system outage for Amazon. I don't know what happened. But apparently, there's a certain product sold on Amazon. It's a very high-end mattress, or bed of some sort. And it's actually internet enabled. It's a smart bed. Well, apparently, when the internet or the service outage happened, those beds broke. As in, they increased their temperature by like 20 degrees, so they're like 10 degrees above room temperature, and then inclined at crazy angles, including like 90 degrees. So people literally couldn't sleep on their beds because the internet was out. And there's no offline mode. It's wild what people will do. That's why I don't have a smart house. One of the reasons. What is that? Is that a mechanical chocobo? Oh no, they're buffing or something. Okay. It took longer than I intended, but at least you know where I stand. Now that's settled. Arnvald, what news? We may have a problem, sir. A group of Ananta has arrived at the main gates, and I don't mean the Vera. These are Kalyana, the ones who summoned the primal. They're insisting they be allowed to attend the council. Lisa's trying to reason with them, but she may need help. An invitation was extended to all the native beast tribes, but we assume the Kalyana would refuse it out of hand. We best go and see for ourselves, Pippin. Take command. Let's go and see for ourselves. Pippin, take command of our forces and be ready for battle. Okay, you've dealt with the Kalyana before. I'd have you at my side. Yeah, I don't think I can talk to people. Like, I can't even see his emotes. Where are we going? But I couldn't swear I've seen events before. I can't talk in chat, apparently. I think I could. Okay there, Robin. God, it's good to see you. Ah, the Slayer has come. We have not forgotten how you sinned against the Lady of Bliss. We did not come here to shed blood. You claim to seek harmony with all who call Urbania home. If this is truly your wish, you will welcome us as envoys of Ananta. Ah, fish! It is our wish, and you are welcome, but we cannot condone the summoning of primals. If you want to enter the palace, I must ask that you first surrender any crystal jewelry. You have my word that it will be returned to you when the meeting is over. We will do as you ask, but you will not have our weapons. We're not so foolish to place ourselves entirely at the mercy of our tormentors. I reckon that's close. We're going to get it to a compromise, and we will have people standing guard. I let them keep their swords. Then we have an agreement. Lead the way to your meeting chamber. If I had like that big of that much trouble saying S, I would probably try to use S as little as possible. Why do I have a feeling that we've welcomed a Viper into our midst? At least I have a new axe, perhaps. A new axe. The problem is I can't do this here. Hold on a second. If I go over here, I can. I just gotta go to the city, right? As long as I get to where there's a moon thing, I can glamour. It's not terrible. I don't hate it. That's not my colors. Red and white feels too, was it nice to the Blood Oath? Where'd that go? Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum. We get a dress-up robe on. Detachable arm optional. This Caliana's elders and hitches seem at odds with all we know of her tribe. What think you, Kalia? The enthralled cannot be trusted. I said that once a creature has fallen under the sway of a primal, there is no salvation. I strongly doubt that Caliana has suddenly broken free of Lakshmi's will. Whatever the truth, I would take no chances. The guard must be strengthened, ideally with people who know a thing or two about primals. Can we rely on the scions? I'll round up our comrades and send them to the Almegan quarter. You can go on ahead if you like, Kalia. My thanks, I'll see you in the palace. Let's go and feed Questia before we go. I feel like we're coming up on a point where we probably want to stop. I don't know. My gut just says we're coming up on a hard stop. We got like 26 more minutes. So I don't want to stop early, especially if we stopped early last night. Listen. Don't tempt me. I actually want another taco. That's what I want. Oh, you want to hear something messed up? You want to hear something messed up? Okay, so... Okay, hold on. So listen. So I had something today where my boss's boss in this big meeting, and he wanted to talk to me about something. Well, he wanted to talk to my boss about something. My boss pawned it off on me. And so I went to the meeting to discuss it. And they're all eating lunch, right? So they got all these boxed lunches. Remember those boxed lunches I stole? Like, I got like 4 or 5 of the other day? A month ago or so. They had a bunch of extras. And I was hoping they would offer me one, but they didn't. So when I left in the afternoon, they still had some left over, but they were still in their meeting. So a bunch of food went to waste, and it bothers me. It's so messed up. They could have fed the fox. They could have fed me. But you know what? You know, I'm at a good weight right now. And I don't want to mess that up. So I don't want to jeopardize my weight loss journey with unhealthy food. Especially considering I'm going to be traveling and eating fast food for like 3 days next week. So it's probably for the best. Okay, I brought reinforcements. Arnval told me of the arrival of our unexpected guests. And I agreed that it would be prudent to call upon Stola and Thancred as well. One can never be too careful when dealing with the enthralled. I'm not familiar with the Kiliana tribe myself, but Alice's report suggests that they shunned contact with other races. Despised it, in fact, even compared to other Ananta. Indeed, this apparent reversal in attitude is most curious. No one expected a response to our invitation, much less an envoy. I imagine Lise was forced to make some rather hasty arrangements in order to accommodate them. Speaking of which, how should we deploy ourselves? If the meeting is to be held in the throne room, it would seem wise to have eyes both inside and outside the palace. Michelle and I can stand guard without. That leaves the 3 of you to keep watch over the proceedings in the throne room itself. Understood. We should join General Alden inside then. Okay, do you know of the rear entrance to the house? I'm so hungry. It's on the eastern edge of the city, at the top of the stairs. The guard there should have been instructed us. Oh, fine, I'll go get a pickle. I'll be right back. you're so evil. Alright, I have 2 pickles. I got 2 pickles. Because I had to open up a whole jar, and if I open up a whole jar, I might as well get 2. I need these pickles. So you guys just chill here. Here, due to of the rear entrance of the palace, on the eastern edge of the city at the top of the stairs. Guard there should have been instructed to let us pass. They're warm pickles, and warm pickles are better. As everybody listens to me munch on pickles. Here with the sunrise, miss. General Alden left orders that you would be escorted inside if you'll follow me. I actually do feel better. Still hungry, though. Oh, I was like, what is that thing? It's the cocoon.
Thank you all for coming.
You're welcome.
I am Lise Hext, and I speak for the Resistance. Among you are village elders, refugee leaders, envoys from the Ananta and the Cocoon. You've come from every corner of Girabania to help decide the future of Alamigo. But before that, I want to ask you a question. What was the first thing you noticed when you came in?
The cocoon guy.
For me, it was that empty throne.
I didn't even see it.
It has no one to sit on it now. No viceroy, no king. Would any of you like to take their place? Or should someone else sit there? Then let's sit here in a circle, as equals, and I hope, as friends.
We could have brought chairs, but can they not even sit in chairs? Why they have multiple people talking passionately at once?
Lisa's removed monarchy as a choice early in the game and positioned them to consider a joint government.
Like, I've been... Okay. So I have 2... Well, I guess I had 2 extended families. You know, my mother's side and my father's side. So on my mother's side, everyone would sit in a big circle, and one person would talk, and everyone would listen. On my father's side, everyone talks at once, and nobody listens at all. So I guess it's more like my father's side.
All things considered, I would say events have got off to a fine start.
And that is Alagana's stance on the matter.
Thank you, Ragenfrid. Another vote in favor. Next, let's hear from Shanti of the Kalyana. Tell us, how do your people feel about the idea of a republic?
Yananta, wish only that those who dwell within Gia Abania devote themselves to our faith. You shall all worship Sri Lakshmi!
Killer.
Lady of Bliss, grace us once more with your beauteous visage!
Well, we got Killer again, I guess.
This can't be happening. No crystals were allowed through the door.
The Kiraman underwater.
We can worry about the how of it later. We need to evacuate these people right now, or the Primal will make thralls of them all.
It's up to us.
Let's take it down. Retreat! Everyone else retreat. I got this. Pick her up and run. Go!
Gods damn it! The guards were already turned! Fools!
Look at the little carbuncle. I love those little things.
No, you don't!
The Kalyana would see us all enthralled.
Then they're going to be sorely disappointed. We have the Warrior of Light and Arenvold to shield us.
Aye, but they can't well defend your guests and attack the Primal, can they? We're stuck on the back foot.
All right, I think I have an idea. Keep these people safe, General. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Whatever she's about, she'd best make it quick.
Can't everyone just run out? There's only like 4 of them.
Come then. Who will be next to die on my steel?
I see the only, well, I mean, you got Robot and there were 3 people. They could have taken them down pretty quick. We just got them occupied. Alright, we've got time. We got 13 minutes. Let's do it. How to fight without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. Oh, damn, if I think like that, we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light on my side. We can do this. Isn't that right, Acalia? Reaction deflected to speed the A3 spears. Hi, forward. It's going pretty well. Speed issues actually lose here in battle. We're allowing an ally being thrown by an issue will result in failure. Let's do it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I get it now.
Why, I offer you peace and serenity.
Maybe kills that one. I let him deal with that side? He's not doing a good job. I did get those, okay.
I shall free you from your hate.
The thing is an AoE, not a single target. Yeah, it's kind of hard to protect everyone and kill this thing.
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
This thing get out.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
I do. Alright, do we still have to deflect or do we let Fordola do it? Ah, she went away, so I used the thing. Can I help cut a path? Oh, she's behind us. Please? I can't run away from this. They need us. We got this. We stand and fight together. Alpha no, the envoys are in your care. Sure, I mean to very well. I'll show you to our guests to safety. Where's your staying? She has still more than strength to stay both. You need more than 3 to best her primal, so let's fall here. Who'll be left to stop her? Kill Cleave. Game move should not release it for Alban. What do I have to do? Dive time maneuver. Do I just hit it? That's the one I failed before. Let's go. Thanks, kid. I'll make sure my steal is worth the effort. Again and again, you refuse my gift. Yeah, I don't want your gift. Your gift sucks. Get out of here, lady. Nobody wants you.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Nope. I don't have a soul. I'm a fox. Surf thrower, you alright though? This is gas. This is nothing. Back away. Hit again. Hit her again. Hit her again. Hit her again. Get another one. Hit her again. Trying to make it. Don't give up. Chinchilla. I don't know what that means. Isn't that those big furry things? Alright, I'll finish her off. I'm not sure I have DPS for this. I think I got that new weapon. I'm not sure I have DPS for this at all. I'm trying!
Here it comes.
I hope she got something big up her sleeve, because I don't have the DPS. I'm trying! Oh. I guess someone else killed it. I didn't do it. Bye-bye.
We did it! We beat her!
What is this?
It's a sword.
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
And she chose to fight with us. I fight with a lot of people.
Seven hells. It's her, the butcher.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven. Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you. For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Something. It's a start. Maybe she can be redeemed. But I think her power is going to end up being a curse more than anything. I mean, it already is being a curse on her. Alright, well that's it for tonight. We ran a couple minutes over. It's not a big deal. So thanks for joining us on this lovely Wednesday. So I hope you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. Again, no stream tomorrow as usual. But we'll be back on Friday, hopefully. I do have a little concern about Friday just because I am struggling with the amount of work I have and being off next week. Big Fox? Is that what you want? So I may be late on Friday. I don't know. I have a task list that is more than I can do. But I do have it kind of separated into what I can do and things I'm going to try to do if I can. And my boss seems to agree to that list. So assuming nothing else gets added, I'm going to try to make the important stuff done tomorrow. And then Friday will be like the extra stuff. And then I'll pass it off to someone else. Because it's very important when you have a company of several hundred people that one person being out for a week should not shut the company down. I don't care if they're the CEO, the vice president of operations. I don't care, the janitor. One person being out should not shut the place down. If you have one janitor and they're out on vacation and your place is overrun with trash, you need more janitors. But anyway, that's it for me. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. Have good dreams. See you guys on Friday. Fox out.